And there we are. Just had to come for stream delay. Well, right off the bat, you're going to see the runners doing what's called arm pumping. How that works is that when Samus's movement animation shifts from standard running to having her cannon pointed out, she shifted forward 1 pixel. So doing that repeatedly effectively increases your movement speed. And both of them heading right into Link to the Past. That is the fortune teller shot, I believe. Both heading up north, checking the Lake Hylia item. Looks like it's just super easy. Heading to Link's house, and first item is Spider Sword. Not a bad start. Looks like Elm's debating there on quitting out. He decided not to. Now, another quirk of the logic is that tiered items like the sword, armor, and gloves, sword, armor, gloves, and shields will always be found in upgrade order. Like, you'll always find Fighter Sword first, Master Sword second, Tempered Sword third, and so on and so on. Right. I see chat. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can turn up the gain on my microphone. Okay, I clicked out for a little bit to turn up the gain on my microphone. Is that any better? Okay. So we see Luxemedico and Elminster both heading up into the castle. Yeah, I turned up the gain on my microphone just a little bit. I had it close to max, but now it is maxed. Okay, good to hear we're doing good. Alrighty. Looks like Luxemedico and Elminster both heading for the back. Luxemedico finds the speed booster. That's a good pickup. That introduces a lot of movement tech to Super Metroid. We'll explain that as we get there. Both of them heading through the castle dungeon. Zaruto, I'm fiddling around with microphone positions. Let me know how it sounds now. Oh, hookshot! That's a... Castle Dungeon's pretty stacked tonight. Okay. Chat, keep me updated on keep me updated. I can keep adjusting my gain if my voice is distorted. Okay, there's the big key. That's always there. Various suit. Wow. This was a stacked castle dungeon. Elements are doing the death warp. Let's about to go reset the sanctuary. Finds the map. Looks like Elm's going to do the escape now, so we'll see what he finds. All right, Miss Metroid, thank you for your efforts on balancing the audio. We appreciate that. Okay, Electromatico pulls the tree, gets some hearts. Elm's still navigating the dark rooms. Looks like Lexomatico is just heading up, grabbing some rupees, about to check Lumberjack. Yes, Cyclone, thank you for your efforts too. And looks like the Lumberjack item is just Super Missile, so that's not going to require a Saga 1. And Looks like got Leximatico heading over to the Lost Woods. Seems like he didn't find anything good in the escape, so Leximatico still farming up the red rubies from the bugs, whatever they're called. I'm using that hook shot tech to increase his effective movement speed. Oh, Leximatico finds the power gloves. That's one piece of Dark World access. Just got a couple more items you need for that. Leximatico checks that, finds 5 rupees. The Serious Sea Moose, I see your question there. Oh, believe it or not, somehow there are certain door transitions in Super Metroid and Link to the Past that'll take you to the other game. To the other game, I should say. Items from both games can be found in both games, as I'm sure you've seen, and the goal is to beat Mother Brain and beat Ganon, and then finish whichever game you did second. So we've got Leximatico checking Blind's house, I believe this is. Ooh, second glove and SM Gauntlet would be ugly. Super Missiles, 50 rupees, 300 rupees. Well, we're getting close to Zora money if we're not already there. Oh, hey, we are there. How about that? And regular missiles. Max plus Pi, they did both get... Speed Booster was in the Capsule Dungeon, not the escape. And yes, they did both pick it up. Okay, so we've got a 5/6 crystal at Eastern, a regular crystal at Tower of Hera. Did anyone else see what the desert was? I did not. The check was too quick. Leximatico checking the well. See what we've got here. More super missiles. 1 buck. More super missiles. Oh my gosh! And fire rod. Yeah, that's our fire source. That gives us. Once we get to Dark World, that gives us access to Skull Woods. We'll finish Skull Woods if we need to. Okay, checking the chicken house. Both Elmaster and Leximatico. Ooh, Leximatico finds the magic cape in the chicken house. Now, ammo is important once you get to Super Metroid. If they don't find the charge beam, they'll need a certain amount of ammo to beat most bosses, and a certain amount of... And going into Ridley especially, toward the end of Super Metroid, you cannot refill ammo at Ridley. So you have to have enough ammo going into him to beat him. Now, in Super Metroid, missiles do 100 damage, super missiles do 300, and power bombs, which we haven't found yet, do 100 per hit, and they can hit twice if you position them properly. Okay, Leximatico about to check the library, and we've got a red ruby, and that's all. Okay, Jace Pro, I see you. I'm going to drop my gain just a bit. Okay, Jace Pro, I've adjusted my gain. How is that? I was doing that, I missed what Leximatico said for the race game. Oh, I see Desirect in chat saying power bombs are 200 per hit. If that was the case, that's a simple little mistake on my part. My bad. Good to see you, Desirect. Okay, so... Okay, Serious Sea Moose, I lowered my gain 5 points. Leximatico checks the dam item. That's a heart piece. Heading drains the water. And just regular missiles. Great. Glad to hear we've got that ironed out. Thank you, chat, for giving me a helmet. So Leximatico's heading off to the east. Gonna check Now, chat, if you could give me a hint, which location is it Leximatico's checking here? What's their name for this? Oh, this is Mini Moldor. Gotcha. Thank you also for backing me up on that, Miss Metroid. Okay, so we've got 5 items here. Let's see what we get. Phaser, regular shield, energy tank, the bow, and heart piece. That is not a bad mini Moldor. Now I believe. Okay, now we've got though. I believe that opened up Eastern Palace if we want to head there. Technically need lamp to get to Tower of Hera, but the dark room that if we really wanted. Leximatico's got the option if he wants to get the fake flipper glitch to try to get up to the Waterfall Fairy and King Zora because he's got Zora money right now. So we're heading over to right, Miss Metroid. Thank you. We're heading up to Ice Rod Cave. Just a red room, $5. Leximatico reset from Link's house. It looks like he's also heading up to Ice Rod Cave. Get that checked. No. Elm grabs a full magic refill. Yep, Elm's checking that. Okay, Leximatico's swinging up north. Looks like he might be heading to Eastern. Yeah. Looks like he's heading toward Eastern. Probably gonna check the Hotrolus closet at the same time. Jason World, the way the logic works, that is entirely possible, but I wouldn't say it's likely. So we got bee in a bottle, the flute, and a heart piece. Not bad. Okay, now the flute gives us access to the desert area. I believe flute also gets us backdoor access to Tower of Hera. Avoid having to go through Death Mountain. I may be wrong. So, bombs, key, and 300 rupees for Elminster in the escape. Pyrolite. Please. My God. And Leximatico up into Eastern Palace. So, Elminster looks like he might be heading that direction too. Leximatico looping up and around to check that first chest. We got the big key. Yeah, so Elm's about to get his check off the Hotrolus closet. Okay, thanks for clearing that up. Pyrolite. Backward to Death Mountain with flute. Okay, well, here it needs hammer and hookshot or mirror. We have hookshot, we don't have hammer, we don't have mirror. Thank you. Leximatico's finding a lot of ammunition for Super Metroid. Still no power bomb. That's surprising. Well, maybe not. If I remember the randomizer criteria right... Thank you for pointing that out, Miss Metroid. Flute to Death Mountain gets you access to the Upper Norfair, to the exit that takes you to Upper Norfair, the room they call the Business Center. And there's one item that can be checked there without access to anything else. That would be the energy tank in the pre-hydro. Leximatico grabs another energy tank. So at this point, the runners really only need 3 energy tanks for Super Metroid because they have various suits. They don't have to do hell runs. So they just need 3 tanks so they can survive Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam attack toward the end of that fight. Leximatico finds the compass in the big chest. Pyrolite's got a good point. We haven't found the Morph Ball yet. And like I said, I'm betting we'll grab that around the 30-minute mark. Leximatico doing some dark rooms. Elminster is doing something. Looks like he's having a little stream trouble. If Uncle Echo from Kiwi, if Uncle had power bombs, then I must have missed that. I was adjusting my microphone levels right around. Okay, Brodaki, if you're having trouble, give me a sec. Okay, Brodaki, is this any better? I set myself a keybind for push to talk instead of relying on voice activity in Discord. Okay, so we've got both of them heading through Eastern Palace. The Medico keeps moving on, fighting. What were those enemies called that he just went by? Are those Igors or are those something else? Okay, Nakenashi, I'll take your advice. I'll switch to push to talk going forward. Leximatico up to the Armos Knights. Elminster finds the map. And Leximatico finds Super Metroid bombs. Not a bad pickup, along with the crystal. Elminster moving right along. Leximatico quits out. Where is he? Leximatico heading back to Sanctuary. And looks like Leximatico is going to check escape himself. So Leximatico is going to grab his 3 items out of the back-to-back escape. Bomb upgrade and the rupees. Leximatico resets back to Sanctuary again, heading out. Elminster's up to the Armos Knights. I believe each Armos Knight takes 3 shots. Am I correct on that? And yeah, that looked like 3 shots. Thank you for the confirmation, Miss Metroid. I do appreciate that. Leximatico heading back south through Kakariko Town. Gonna free the bird, as they say. Leximatico heading up to Sick Kid, and we get more super missiles. Leximatico heading over to the desert area. Desert ledge is just missiles. Nothing important. I get it. Looks like Leximatico is checking. This is Agina's cave, I believe. Just finds a heart container, and it looks like Elm is backdooring for Light World Death Mountain. Gotta rescue Grandpa. Oh, I'm sorry. Bury the old man. Leximatico doing the same thing. You're absolutely right, Firelight. There's not a lot of, from what I can tell, there's not a lot of Zelda left. So, yeah, right there, that cave right there, that leads to the Upper Norfair business center. So Elm could check that if he wants to, but apparently he's not desiring to yet. There's only the one item they can get without more. Oh, we got Ice Rod up on Spectacle Rock, so that possibly points to Turtle Rock being required. And looks like Leximatico is heading over to the business center in Super Metroid. Leximatico takes the enemy out after grabbing his energy tank. Check the Norfair gate. We'll see just a red room. Elminster finds a couple of bits in Paradox Cave, and I thank you for pointing out, Mr. Dread, that he found some power bombs. And Elminster checking the 5 chests here, so we've got a red rupee, silvers, not bad, missiles, heart container, and the moon pearl. That's very close to Dark World access, I believe. Elm heading back out of Paradox Cave, I believe that is. Leximatico grabbing his blue mail. Written back out. Is Leximatico going to reset to the mountain cave, or yes, he is. Gets his heal from Gary the Old Man. Okay, thanks for the tip, Reg. I'll refresh now. Okay, stream refresh. Thanks again for the tip, Regaro. Appreciate that. Elements are doing, this is Spiral Cave, I think. Based on the fact that Elm just healed, I'm guessing he found a heart piece there. Max plus Pi, there is one portal, I believe there is one portal that leads to the, there are 2 portals that lead to the dark, from Super Metroid to the dark. The right Misery Mire Shed leads to the Golden Torizo Energy Recharge Room, and there's the Meridian Missile Recharge leads to somewhere in Dark Death Mountain. Thank you, LOTB, for that. And Elm gets his fake flipper glitch first shot. Very good. That gives him access to Hobo, the Hobo, Waterfall Fairy, and King Zora. Well, this is all secret break, so we'll see what it gets us. And the hobo has got more super missiles. Oh my gosh, we are just getting loaded. Firelight, is Zora actually available with just the gloves, or do you have to have bit? We just have Power Glove right now. Alright, now I'm heading up to Waterfall Ferry. Thank you. Firelight, Sandris316, thank you for pointing that out. I was not aware of that. Like I said, my Zelda's a little weak, so I appreciate you guys keeping me honest. Elm plants a heart container and some more power bombs. Oh, Leximatico heading over toward Bubble Mountain. There are a few things you can check here. I forgot about that. Down there are super missiles. He wouldn't be able to get those without the Morph Ball anyway, but good to know that those were there. Elm got the water walk glitch going, so he's heading over to King Zora. And Leximatico has reached Bubble Mountain, as they call it. Got a good 3 or 4 items in this area we can check. Elm gets a life lesson from King Zora. Leximatico, bottom right of Bubble Mountain, finds a heart piece. Looks like Elm is just resetting back to Super Metroid. And Leximatico is doing some trickery with the speed booster and jumping to work on his jump. And Leximatico looks like, ooh, he came close there. That is a pretty tricky wall jump without the height. Ah, yes, I'm checking the Carrion Gauntlet. And then remembering he can't do it because he doesn't have Morph Ball, so he can't bomb the bricks. Leximatico makes it up to the top right of Bubble Mountain, and he's now heading to check the speed boost. There's 2 items over. Oh, good point, Miss Metroid. If he opens the door, he can spark all the way across. Then, if he doesn't find anything good here, he has to reset back. So Leximatico finds a heart container and missiles. I was looking at Leximatico there. What did Elminster find at Gauntlet Chozo? Sandres316, thank you for that. And Firelight as well. Leximatico is now heading over to Wave Beam location. There's 1 item here. In the Terminator room, so-called, because if you hold the fire button just right, you can terminate everything with beam shots. Looks like Leximatico didn't find anything good over at the Wave Beam. Elminster heading over to Green Brinstar. He's got 2 items here he can check immediately. There's the Brinstar Reserve Tank and the item above that where one gets super missiles in the any % speedrun category. The first item is just a set of bombs. I can verify stream is still working for me. Reserve Chozo is just $1, and the super missiles are a heart container. Leximatico is heading over to Blue Brinstar to check the vanilla Morph Ball location. Elminster heading toward heading for the big pink green star room. Skips over the rows, blocks that lead to the Decora. Looks like there's a bottle over there. I think it was green goo. Elm finds a heart piece up here. There's a yellow door, but power bomb to open. Elm can't get that because he hasn't got the... Oh, looks like Elm didn't find anything good, so he must have reset. To be fair, Miss Metroid, Spacer wouldn't do terribly much good at this point. We'll see what Luxematic was about to check. Elm checked those. Look like Elm and Luxematic got their checks kind of opposite each other. Elm grabs his fairy in a bottle and heads back out with the ball drum. We didn't see this when Luxematico was doing it because I was focused on Elm's side, and it's just a heart. Elm's going to reset out of there. I mean, one bottle's not all that important, although the fairy might have been important later, but maybe he'll come back to it. You never know. Luxematico sees the heart piece up there. And there's just a bomb capacity upgrade at that missile thing. Elm heading back into Link to the Past. Probably what Luxematico's going to do too. Yeah, Miss Petra, there's nothing doing at the right ship, not till we've got the morph ball. Looks like I'm going to head over to Business Center. Not sure what he thinks he can check. Oh, he never checked there. You know, I don't remember if the logic calls for gate glitching, but if it does, then Crocomeyer's in logic, because Elm can sprint down what's called Frog Speedway to the right of that save room above him. And then gate glitch to get to Crocom. It looks like Elm might have just realized that, so we'll see what he does now. Or maybe he's just saving. Elm considering his options, looks like he is going to take down the Frog Speedway. Heading to Bubble Mountain, so we'll see where he goes from here. And he realizes there's nothing he can do in there because he's stuck in a bomb-only area. But yes, it looks like he's going to use the gate glitch and head to Crocomeyer. That opens up the item. Does it? No, the item in the item we saw at the Green Gate, that's not open yet. You would need the infinite bomb jump or grappling beam to get there. Luxematico finds his heart and his power bombs from the waterfall fairy. Stuck to head up to Zora, get his life lesson. Elm giving Crockmeyer a steady diet of missiles and super missiles. Missiles back him up 1 step, super missiles back him up 3. And that's that. Jump across, through attack. That provides a lot of extra Super Metroid explorability because it lets you destroy bomb blocks. Eximanico does a reset. Looks like he's debating where to head to. And he heads to Mountain Cave. Possibly he's going to head to Business Center too. Maybe he's doing this. Maybe he's got the same idea Elm does. Elminster does what's called the Shine Spark straight across to what normally power bombs. But today we have the Mitts, and that is Dark World access. Looks like Elm's going to save. So he's probably going to save it if he doesn't find anything worthwhile at... Oh, and he needs to save because he can't bomb any bricks out of the way, so he's got to go the back. He's got one arm and he can check here, but then he's got a back door to get to the grapple beam item. Oh wait, no, he can't check this. There's a morph ball tunnel. I'm out of it. Yeah, Elm's gonna find here real quick he can't do this. And I'm wrong. I forgot those were speed booster bricks. Elm's really got that short charge down. Real quick explanation. When Samus is moving at running speed, when Samus begins to accelerate, her speed and her boost counter are tracked independently. Her speed increases steadily, but the boost only increments on a specific frame of her running enemies. And I believe it's her front foot at full extent. So if you only tap the run button out around those frames, you can get up to speed echoes and charge a Shine Spark in a much shorter run. And we just find $20. I'm just going to reset because nothing good. Indeed, he is, Regaro. He is very good at video games. You should see the low percent speed run of Super Metroid Redesign he did as a subscriber instead. That was insane. It took like 9 hours. Okay, looks like... Oh, I see what Elm's doing here. He's going to backdoor to the item under Ice Beam. Got to charge the Shine Spark, head up here, and spark left. Just like that. And now he's got the runway, and he can just head right up. Now see, this is what I love about the randomizer. You would never see anything like this in just a regular Super Metroid, and maybe not even a Super Metroid randomizer. Ooh, Elm finds X-ray scope. That's got some edge case uses, but I'm not sure it'll be too useful here. So I see Elm's got 32 super missiles. If he wants to, that's enough to take on Ridley once he's able to make it. Elm going for what looks like a real tough short charge. And he gets it. Very handy. Eximanico resets his game. Looks like he's resetting to the ship. Elm heading back into Link to the Past. Now he's got his Dark World access. So we'll see where Elm heads first. I'm heading to the Misery Mire area. If he wants to backdoor to... If he wants to take the Mire Shed to Lower Norfair, he's got a couple items there he can get. Looks like Ice Palace is the red pendant. I didn't see which one the green was. Elm checking the left Mire Shed. We'll see what he's got. Power bombs and a heart. Thank you, Firelight. We've got a 5-state crystal at Turtle Rock and green pendant at Skull Woods. So that ice rod up on Spectacle Rock is going to be required. Looks like Elm possibly heading Tower of Terra. I'm not sure. Or he's heading... Chad, if you could clue me into what this area is called, I am blanking on it. Thank you, Miss Metroid. So Elm's working through East Dark Death Mountain, also called Super Bunny Cave, apparently. We find a blue rupee, $5, and the Cane of Samaria. That's... Once we've got Ice Rod, I think that... Thank you, Reg. The Bookshot Cave is possible. I think once we've got that Ice Rod, that means we can clear Turtle Rock. So there's an arrow capacity upgrade, some more regular missiles, some more regular missiles, and a heart. Leximatico about to get his bits. Elm checking the medallion for Turtle Rock. I didn't catch that. I was looking at Leximatico again. Thank you, Sandra316. Turtle Rock medallion is Bombos. Elm passing by Ganon's Tower. Grabs a ferry. And he quits out. So we'll see where he heads. Sandra316, what is there? Why would Elm not be able to do Spike Cave? He's got mitts, he's got cape. Oh, thank you, Miss Metroid. He doesn't have hammer. All right, looks like Helm's about to head through the Dark World. Head into the Dark World portal, possibly do Skull Woods or not. Okay, so I'm going the other way to get up to that portal. Maybe he is doing Skull Woods. Or he might be heading for Village of Outcasts. A chest game has the single arrow and an arrow capacity upgrade. Right, Greg, thanks for pointing that out. And here we have another bomb capacity upgrade, nothing special. Fanatico getting his Dark Death Mountain checks done. I'm grabbing another chest in this house, and there's the hammer! Now you've got it, Elm. Now you've got it. That opens up hammer pegs, that opens up a bunch of stuff. Hammer time! Alright, Elm's up into Thieves Town. First chest is a heart piece. And the big key. Check me on this, chat. Is there any reason Elm can't finish Thieves Town right now? Thank you, Miss Metroid, for confirming that Thieves Town is full clearable at this point. And there's Quake, I believe it is. Might be useful if we need it for Meyer. There's the map. So, chat, quick question for chat. Since I switched over to my push to talk key, am I cutting out any less? Elm working his way through Thieves Town, just kind of moseying along. Thank you for that verification, Synax. Looks like Leximatico might be heading up to check Skull Woods. Not necessarily a bad choice since it's the green pendant. You can get another item from Sahasrala if you really want to. Leximatico finds a missile tank. He's moving right along. Leximatico heading up here and finds another energy tank. Yeah, like I said, at this point, Leximatico and Elm both have all the energy tanks they need for Superman. Well, any more is just extra cushion. Leximatico's heading up to this next chest, and he finds a small key. And it looks like Leximatico might be piecing out. Elm making good use of the hammer there. It's got a weird hitbox, but it does tempered sword damage. Heading up to pick up blind. Yes, there is just another small key. Thanks for... Alright, Sandress316, thanks for... And Miss Metroid again, thank you for correcting me on that. That he found both the Skullwoods items. Elm finds the compass in the big key chest. Down. Miss Metroid, I take it the blind is the last location in the dungeon. Thank you for that, Regaro. I'll type that down somewhere so I can refer back to it. Ah, so bright! That blind fight is pretty standard, just straight up 9 hits, no matter your sword level. And blind goes bye-bye. And he was holding green goo. Alright, Elm heading on south. Let's see what he's doing. Looks like he's about to head over to Hammer Pegs. Or not. He's heading straight south. Probably gonna... Looks like he might be heading over to the dig game. I agree, Paralyte. That's what everybody says about it. Well, to be fair, Reg, well, that was fast. Found an energy tank on the first dig. Anyway, Reg, if you give the same inputs, it will go exactly the same way every time. That's why tool assisted runs. That's really cool to me. All right, looks like Elm gonna free the Smith. So Elm's just kind of heading along, see what he does. Like Thematico is heading through Thieves Town. Another energy tank for Elm. If I may ask a question, chat, what is the largest number of digs it can take for the shovel? You get an E-tank! You get an E-tank! Everybody gets an E-tank! Ah yes, we are close to Hype Game. So we'll see how hype it is. Thematico continuing on through Thieves Town. Elm doing as we said, Hype Cave. First, gain a Burna. Power Bombs. Energy Tank. Reserve Tank. Missiles. It's okay. Right, Elm looks like Elm reset to the light world. And he's gonna take the Swordsmith home. Okay, we don't have powder, we don't have mushrooms, so the half magic bat is off the table. Short Myth got $5. Reg heading back, Elminster heading back to the Mystery Mire area to warp back to Dark World. So we'll see what he does next. And asked, no, they did not check Hammer. And Mystery Mire is Quake and a crystal, so looks like Elminster's gonna see if is there anything. Is Elm missing anything to complete Mystery Mire, folks? Thank you, Mr. Metroid. He is able. So we will most likely see Mystery Mire full cleared here. Elm having fun with the hook shot and slashing the whiz robes. Thematico gets his blind kill in and gets his items blind. Okay, but girl, that's a good question. Is Mystery Mire out of logic because we don't have the lamp? Elm finds the big key. Alright, Elm heading on through. Leximatico doing some more checks in Village of Outcasts. Okay, thanks for confirming that, Ricardo. So Elm is sequence breaking, bud. Okay. Looks like Leximatico is heading over to the dig game. He's going to be pleasantly surprised with what he gets. Thank you for verifying that for me, Ricardo. Much appreciated. And hey, Elm just found the lamp. So, I guess, obviously that tells me that right, obviously we haven't gotten to the dark rooms yet. Duh. Elm continuing on through Misery Mire. I'm doing the best I can, chat. Like I said, Zelda 3 is not my strong suit. Super Metroid is my strong suit. I'm finding the map in the big chest. Little chest over here. We've got another small key. Leximatico's got the swordsmith heading to Hype Cave. Not going to be terribly happy with that. Oh god, I would wish Lamponchak Tula my worst enemy. Leximatico saving, quitting back to the light world, most likely. I'm heading through the dark rooms in Misery Mire, using that Kata Samaria to get effect. Leximatico dropping the swordsmith off. I'm still using the Kata Samaria to good effect. If someone wants to explain how that new glitch that was found recently works here, I would love that, because I do not understand. Elm doesn't use that glitch. He proceeds, well, he's through there easily, and he's just about up to Vitri. Vitri is going to be super simple with silver arrows. Mega Man X312, Elm stream is a little laggy for me as well. And Vitri is one of the few enemies in the game who can take more than one hit with silver arrows. He takes two and goes right on down. Elm finding Space Jump. Not a bad find, not at all, especially with the crystal to go along with it. And Leximatico heading over to Lower Norfair through the right mire shed. Down here we find a heart case. Not a lot else he can check here. You can find Golden Chorizo if you want it, but that's a rough fight without charging. I'm doing the same check, but he's going to go for the Golden Chorizo fight. Without charge beam, the only way to damage Golden Chorizo is with super missiles, because, oh no, Elm just soft. Oh, I thought Elm had soft locked, but he managed to wiggle out somehow. Finds just 3 bombs there and resets out. So, I did not see what the item over to his left was that's locked by the pick he chose. I call him that because that the Chozo that you find if you go left from the lower Norfair elevator, he'll only drain the lava and let you go forward if you have space. Yeah, Elm's got a decent amount he can check now that he's got Screw Attack to break bomb blocks. Overgaro, I don't think he did, because I believe the game automatically saves and links to the past after a dungeon, after every item. So Elm's got the old Mother Brain item he can check here. That's exactly what he's doing. And he finds just a heart. Mega Man X312, there are a couple of checks in the wreck ship that are in logic, but as a whole, it is not. As Synas just pointed out, it does not have the morph. Yeah, Reg, I'll get you to do it one of these days. Now I'm heading on back to Link to the Past. Leximatico is heading on through Misery Mire. SP Angry Kitten, what you just walked into is a combined randomizer for A Link to the Past and Super Metroid. Items from both games are randomized across both games, and your goal is to beat Mother Brain again and then finish whichever game you beat second. Alright, looks like Elm is heading over to Palace of Darkness. Like Thematico continuing on through Misery Mire, just got his lamp. Leximatico doing the duty. And Elm is in Palace of Darkness. Synas, I'll agree with what you just said there about Standard Clear being that much more fun with the mock ball technique. It's just, there's so much speed tech in Super Metroid, even aside from the item accessibility. Manico having trouble with the Wiz Robes, it looks like. I think Miss Metroid caught something because I don't see what mistake the Manico made. Oh, he actually died? I missed that somehow. Yeah, that is definitely enough for respect. So is that where he needs to go flip a crystal switch. Helm continuing on through Pod. Doesn't look like he's found anything special just yet. I'm sure there's still items to find though. I'm still using that hammer to good effect since he's still only got the fighter sword. We're still looking for a sword upgrade for Ganon once we get to the endgame part of this. Helm finds a couple of bombs, and he's moving on up and around. I don't think that was intentional. Although it gives him that option. Centric 1, I think the Twitch issues have been resolved. I'm not sure. Finds the big key. Heading on down. There's one chest down in this area, I believe, plus a lot of blue rupees. I'm grabbing them up just in case. Finds a small key. And finds another small key. Still grabbing the rupees. But might be a good idea in case he decides he needs to buy some goo for the Ganon fight. Or it. Mega Man X3 told Zora has been checked, he just had a life lesson. Xmatic goes over to Cax, not sure where he's heading from here. Oh, he's gonna buy some bombs because he's that low on them. Randomizer gets the bomb jump over to the big chest and finds just a heart piece. That was a very good bomb jump, Sinus. Randomizer finds the mail upgrade. So that means... So Leximatico finds that'll be his red mail. Thank you, chat, for pointing out that Leximatico had to piece out of Misery Mare because he ran out of bombs. That's very unfortunate. Alright, now it looks like we got Leximatico heading over to Tower of Hera. Elm still proceeding pod. Elm making short work of the mimics. Leximatico heading to the Hera basement, just got the map. A Crazy Greek with silver arrows on both of them, it'd be very hard for them not to WTF Raffle killing the bosses. Turbulent Solace. I'll give you the cliff notes. Somehow, Super Metroid and Link to the Past don't share any memory addresses. Any RAM addresses, I believe it is. So the two games can be overlaid into one. The randomizer scrambles items from both games, between both games, and your goal is to beat Mother Brain, beat Ganon, and then finish whichever game you beat the final boss of second. There are a total of 316 item locations you can check. 100 in Super Metroid, 216 in Link to the Past. It looks like it comes up to Helmasaur King. 16 hits for the mask with the hammer, and then 1 silver will send him a Turbulent Sauce. There are 4 designated locations. The Fortune Teller hut in Dear Link's house in Link to the Past takes you to the Kateria map room station in Super Metroid. The Right Misery Mire Shed takes you to the Lower Northier Energy Recharge Room. The Ice Beam Cave in Dark World takes you to the Meridian Missile Recharge Room. And the first cave after rescuing Gary and Light Death Mountain takes you to the Lower Northier map room. Yeah, 2.5 to 3 hours is the typical clear time for one of these, since you got 2 games to go through and a lot of. All right, so we got Leximatico up to Trolldorm. We'll see how he does. See if he's going to go for the hammer strats. Yep, he's going for him. Not having too much success yet because that hitbox. There's 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. So let's see what Moldor was carrying. Plasma Beam. That's a nice pickup, especially for a Crystal Dungeon. Net, that would be absolutely insane. I can't even imagine how difficult something like that would be to code. So Leximatico looks like he's going to head for the Tower of Hera basement, see what's there. Elm got his pyramid check in. Anyone see if he found anything there? I was looking at Leximatico. Leximatico looks like he's just kind of waiting for the tower room to be up. Elm over to the potion vendor, I think. Where's the potion vendor in the light world? More piece on pyramid. Thank you, Miss Metroid. Yeah, at this point, I'm going to say Elm is in the lead, but if Leximatico finds something good, he can easily turn it around. Elm getting the catfish check. Leximatico does a death orb. Catfish just has 3 bombs. Leximatico looks like he might be heading for... Yeah, Leximatico's heading for Dark World. Leximatico going for Spike Cave, so we'll see what's here. Yeah, Mega Man X definitely depends on what happens. And Spike Cave just has some missiles. That's unfortunate. Yeah, if Leximatico happens to find the Morph Ball first, and it's somewhere Elm doesn't check, that'd be a huge game changer. And it looks like Elm's now heading for Tower of Hera. Leximatico heading for another Dark World portal. Possibly he's doing Pod next. Yeah, who needs magic? Not me. I'll take cold hard science. I'm doing his Tower of Hera, and I was right about Leximatico heading for Pod. Leximatico pays the monkey his bribe. So we've got Leximatico doing Pod, Elminster doing Tower of Hera. Like Elm setting up for a bomb jump. Wait, didn't he just hookshot across? And all the way down. Mako doing his thing. Elm heading back up. Valid point, Regaro. Thanks for clearing that up. And gets the bomb jump the second time for Justice Smokey. That I'm not sure if he's happy with that. And looks like Elm is just about to head up to Troll Dorm. Yep, we'll see if looks like Elm's going for Hammer Scratch too. And a 1. And a 2. And a fall. Oh no. Oh no! Double fall! That is, oh! Press F to pay respects, folks. That is correct, Ruble. 316 locations, minus however many have already been tapped. Although, to be fair, with the amount of ammo they've been finding, they might wind up not needing much. Gets his plasma beam. Plasma beam's nice in Super Metroid. It cuts right through most enemies, does damage every frame. There are certain bosses it doesn't, but they're all with the randomizer. There are also bosses you're not supposed to be able to have it for, so they're not programmed properly. And actually, that reminds me, Elm's got X-ray scope, so if he Elm kept X-ray scope, didn't he? I don't remember if he saved after getting it. Now, there's a strategy you can do with Plasma Beam, Charge Beam, and X-Ray Scope called Micro. For bosses that you're not supposed to be able to have Plasma Beam for, they're not flagged to stop Plasma Beam shots. So you can use X-Ray Scope to run up their, pause the game, run up their invincibility frames, release it, trip it again, and basically just destroy them. Destroy them with one Plasma Beam. That applies, I believe, to Phantoon, Dragon, and the Meridian pre-boss button. Oh yes, you can also do it to Crocomire, but we've already... Elm finishing up his Tower of Heraclear, it looks like. Ruble, that... No, wait, this Phaser does not have 3 distinct hitboxes. It's one shot. Yeah, it's not like Metroid Fusion where each part of the beam is a separate hitbox. Elm remembering to use Cane of Burna instead of the... Oh no! Elm dies in Spike Cave, but he did see what was there, so it's not too terribly great a loss. Leximatico continuing on through Pod. Elminster heading over to the potion vendor. Gonna use up his green goo. Possibly release the bee from the bottle. Yep. And probably get him buying some green goo, some blue. Not a bad investment. I believe Spike Cave was just a missile tech Mega Man X12. Looks like Elm might be heading back to Super Metroid, but heading back to Business Center. Nope. Heading up Death Mountain. Oh, hey, Miss Metroid, where did we find Bombos? I missed that. Thank you. And as we already know where Ice Rod is, it's on Spectacle Rock. Yep, Elm finds some missiles in Spike Cave. Waste of time. Unfortunately. Oh, Leximatico's got his red mail from the dark room in Palace of Darkness. Yeah, we're looking for Mirror to get to Spectacle Rock. What items can Elm check in Desert Palace with the backdoor entrance via... Oh, wait, he can't do that. He doesn't have Mirror. Never mind. Looks like Elm heading up for... Not sure. Elm maybe get a full clear... Oh, right. Elm hadn't done Skull Woods yet, so he'll get his quick check. He'll get his quick check. Yeah, Mega Man X312. There's been a reasonable amount of items checked in Super Metroid, and we've beaten Takamire, but none of the big four. Like Samatico, forgetting he's got Kane of Samaria there, could have saved a little time. Looks like Elm's having some trouble again, so we'll keep an eye on Leximatico for a bit. Hi there, Phi014245. I am enjoying myself very much. Thank you. The game audio I believe is just whoever we feel like. Actually, Miss Petra, can you switch us over to Leximatico as long as Elm seems to have frozen? Leximatico's level is really low. Bring it up a little bit if you could. Leximatico finishes off Helmasaur King real easy. Like I said, 16 hits with the mallet to the head, to the mask, and then 1 silver arrow to the jewel. Gets his bombos, and gets his crystal. Alrighty, looks like we got Elm back. He's got the chest for the thief to open. Leximatico is back over to Gary the Old Man. So Elm's heading to... Yeah, it looks like he's heading to get the chest opened. And he just finds $50. Patrick, well, we appreciate your willingness to sub to the Speed Gaming Collective. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just a humble volunteer as well. I gave this a try. I called a race. I called one of the races 2 weeks ago and found out my roommate thinks I've got a knack for it. He's not into speedruns at all, and he said I kept him interested for a good 20 minutes, half an hour. Lex's audio is really low, Miss Metroid. Looks like Elm doing... Yeah, it's coming through, but it is quiet. Oh, Ruble, there is a Discord for Link to the Past and Super Met for the combined randomizer. You would be able to... There's a link with the crew to sign up for stuff in there. Give me a second, and I'll see if I can bring it up. Yeah, there are currently 6 speed gaming channels, I believe. Looks like Elm's getting Turtle Rock open. Yep, we got Elm up into Turtle Rock. Looks like he might be banking on finding Mirren here to go get Ice Rod. Just a second, folks. Sounds like Elm found Shovel while I was trying to find that Discord link. I was not able to find it. So Elm finds a small key and another small key. Thank you, Miss Metroid, for keeping me up on that. Much appreciated. Elm nopes out of there. Miss Metroid, if you've got the time, would you be so kind as to send our man Ventric 1 the link to the Super Metroid Link to the Past Randomizer Discord? I'm trying to focus on this. I don't have the time. Plus, I don't have Discord open on my check. Now I'm planning to bomb upgrade at the dig spot. Manico looks like he's finally about to finish Misery Mire. That's right, we can check pegs. Man, oh man, that check's been a while. Like, I could have done that at least 10, 15 minutes ago. Ah yes, thanks for pinging the command there, JC Lily. I forgot about that. So Ventric 1, there you go. There's links to the announcements channel on that Discord. That is equally possible, Miss Metroid. The Leximanico is now done with his misery mire. What's Elm doing exactly, if you guys could help clue me in? Alright, looks like Leximatico is heading up to the woods portal. That is a very good question, Mr. Metroid. I'm not sure what Elm's thinking here either. Probably thinking he needs the might need the full clear Turtle Rock to find the mirror. He has Burna and he has Cape, so that means that puts Laser Bridge in pocket. Alrighty, we got Leximatico checking hammer pegs, so we'll see what's here. Finds the Turtle Rock big key in the chain shop room. And it's Ether. Not necessary, but it's something. Leximatico grabs the lunchbox. Hey, like I said, I'm doing the best I can. Looks like Elm's continuing to do his thing in Turtle Rock. Got 3 hearts left plus the blue mail, so we'll see how this pans out for him. Alrighty, JC Laley, ask your questions and we'll do our best to answer them. Medical portaling back to Dark World. Finesse is correct about that, JC Laley. There is... Thanks for the vote of confidence, Patrick. Well, that means a lot to me. Mister finds the map in the big chest. Continuing on through the Turtle Rock. Looks like Leximatico's doing his pyramid check. Pyramid's a piece of heart. I think we knew that already. Lex grabbed it because I guess why not? Mister heading deeper into Turtle Rock. Dark room. Oh gosh, this room. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I've only beaten Link to the Past once, and I remember this room being a pain in the butt. Inumo, the first male upgrade was in Light Death Mountain Paradox Cave, I think. And then the second male upgrade was in the Dark Maze Room in Palace of Darkness. Oh dear, Elm's out of magic. This is going to be a tough check for him unless he uses one of his potions. Oh, but no, he's setting up a respawn point. Respawn point set up. And... okay, so we got missiles. We got the Book of Mudora. That's Desert Palace access if we need it. The Morph Ball! Woo! And that is... and Super Metroid just got wide open. And it looks like Elm's not even going to bother with this chest. And I guess he changed his mind. So that's just a small key. And I think Elm is going to... Yeah, Elm's going to save and quit out. And that's a lot of Super Metroid open to Elm right now. Looks like he's debating if, yep, he's going to hard reset to spawn back at the ship. Crazy geek, I'll see what I can do. Come on, Elm, you've got bombs, use them. You know, I wonder if Hyrule has a High Ruler and if they measure up to everybody else. How's that? What item was that Elm just skipped over, right? That didn't look like anything I've seen. Okay, it looks like I'm checking that item up there. That's just a missile tank, I think. Checking this item down here. That's just a bomb capacity upgrade. Heart piece, thank you, Miss Metroid. It looked different for some reason. There goes the shorter ocean fly, Elm heading on into the wrecked ship. There's one item he can check before defeating Phantoon and turning the power back on. Mega Man X312, Laser Bridge. That one item is just $5. Alright, Leximatical looks like he's about to do his Turtle Rock check. Yeah, so Turtle Rock was a required double dip since the Morph Ball was in there. Miss Metroid, I think Elm can actually clear... No, not quite. Elm needs either Gravity Suit or Grapple Beam. If he has Grapple Beam, he can easily backdoor Dragon through the Meridian missile recharge station that connects to Super Metroid. Connects to Link to the Past. Elm is going to need a fast pattern on Phantoon. The Phantoon is basically the definition of RNG. He can open his eye fast, medium, or slow, and then once it's open, he can also close it fast, medium, or slow. So he's a pain in the butt. The Elm's here, but just got a slow pattern and a fast eye close. That's unfortunate. The Phantoon has 2,500 health. As I mentioned earlier, missiles do 100 damage, super missiles do 300. Phantoon actually takes double damage from super missiles, but you don't want to hit him with them except on the last hit. Otherwise, he'll go into an enraged state where he sends out waves of his iframes. Yes, JC Lately. Once you beat Ganon and Mother Brain, then finish either game, you win. And looks like Elm finished off Phantoon in good time. You're definitely in for a treat, Cheeto Harry. This legitimately makes me want to learn Link to the Past so I can run these. Maybe not race them. Like, I don't have the right kind of mindset for racing. I'd rather take my time and do everything. You know what I mean? But back when Desirect was maintaining the Super Metroid item randomizer, I did that a lot. Like, just casually. I think Elm forgot he has Super Metroid bombs. But he keeps using power bombs. Whoop, no he didn't. Whoop, there's Magic Powder. That puts the half Magic Bat into logic. Right, Elm checking this item, which is normally super missiles, and its bomb capacity. Leximatico continuing on through Turtle Rock, nothing we haven't seen already, unfortunately. And it looks like Elm is not gonna. Looks like, okay, Elm's got to save. So we'll see where he goes from here. Because there's the wrecked ship energy tank he can check, but I don't know if that's in logic without grappling. Right, Mega Man X312. Berries are always useful. Okay, yes, this is definitely in logic because he was able to skip over the water section just with the space jump. Thank you for confirming that on me, Sinus. Much appreciated. Leximatico is going on through Turtle Rock, just kind of doing his thing. Almost out of magic, though. He's going to have to be careful. Elm finds a vanilla energy tank, resets to save the backtrack time. Leximatico heading back to the outside. Fishy lately. Total says, hold my beer. And speaking of that, let's give a shout out to Speedrunner and Tasser Total. T-E-W-T-A-L. He's the one who came up with this incredible randomizer. He's also done some really impressive work on the tool-assisted records for this game. Weary Cold, 872256. Thanks for the vote of confidence on the commentary. Like I said, my Zelda 3 is a little weak, but you guys are doing a great job helping me out with it. I'm very grateful. And yeah, Elm skipped. There's 4 or 5 items Elm skipped, I believe, in Wrecked Ship. But there's a couple here he can check. So there's one here. It's just more super missiles for. So many super missiles. Okay, it's also worth noting Elm has enough power bombs that he can go through Torian and kill all the Metroids without Ice Beam and without needing to restock. Now we're coming up to the Vanilla Alpha power bombs, which are the first ones you get running the standard route for the game with no secret. That's vanilla. So, and behind it we have the $5. Vodka Martini, a Ventric one. Honestly, I'm generally not a big fan of alcohol, but I do like Bloody Marys. Elmacer heading down what we call the Red Tower. He's got the this room leads to the vanilla X-ray-scope location. He can check this. Elm has a lot he can do in Super Metroid. Like, he can almost clear it. Like, he might need more ammo to fight Mother Brain, and he might need a way to get to Dragon, but that's about it. Ooh, and we find Zora's Flippers. Woohoo! Leximatico heading back into Super Metroid. Looks like, he's got his Morph Ball. Remember to turn on his Plasma Beam. Leximatico checking the Omega item, the last one you collect in 100% item collection. And it's just $5. Elmacer heading back out to head down to the bottom of the Red Tower. I wonder if Elm's going to remember to turn his beams on. Leximatico checking the Torizo that holds the bombs. He will have to fight it because he has the bombs. Elminster checking the Vanilla Spacer location. Elm finds an energy tank. Leximatico finds $20. Yeah, hey, Miss Metroid, could you bring up the levels on Leximatico's sound again? It's still kind of low. Marcus Cadrigal, unfortunately, we already know Ice Rod is not Spectacle Rock. We just need Mirror to get to it. Leximatico checking the criteria power bombs. Elminster finds a reserve tank at the Kraid's lair power bombs. I got distracted for a sec. Did anyone see what Leximatico saw in the criteria power bomb room? Leximatico checking the criteria gauntlet. And Elminster doing the Kraid fight. Unfortunately, Synas, as much as it would be nice to see the plasma beam shot at Kraid, it won't do any damage because Elm doesn't have charge beam. He does very handily get the quick kill. Leximatico check. Got 2 more items he can check here that we haven't seen. Elm finds a heart piece at Kraid. We'll see what Leximatico finds here. Oh, Lexo just found Gravity Suit. Hell yeah. Leximatico is very close to Super Metroid Go mode. I don't know what his ammo maxes are, but you need a total of 18,000 damage to take out Mother Brain 2. Mother Brain 1 takes 3,000 damage, plus a total of 18 projectiles to break her glass 2. You're right. Yeah. Like I said, Mr. Charge is negotiable because we don't know ammo maxes. Like I said, 18,000 damage worth of ammo, and then charge is unnecessary. Oh, Leximatico's also got 2 items here he can check that we haven't seen, because when Elminster checked this, he didn't have Morphball. So we find a heart container and $100. Elminster heading back into the business center and heading down to heading over here to check these items. That missile tank is vanilla, and we'll see what the high jump is. And it's just missiles. Elm's gonna grab them because it looks like he's banking on not finding charge beam. Leximatico heading down to the Edicune area, finding some more ammo. Now in Vanilla Super Metroid, the Edicunes demonstrate the wall jump technique. Well, they'll do it here too, but don't really need to know it because obviously Elm and Leximatico both have seen it. Elm back into Link to the Past, Leximatico into the Edicune room. Like he's gonna head straight up, using the wall jump. Wall jump is still useful in Super Metroid, even once you have space jump, because of the timing. Timing on space jump is weird. Leximatico just finds some missiles where the power bombs would normally be, gets the rock ball out of there so he doesn't have to fall down. Leximatico heading over toward, I believe we call it Big Pink, I'm not quite sure. Oh, Elm backdooring to Lower Norfair through the Misery Mire Shed. That's what he was doing. And he finally remembers to turn on the plasma. Down through the Ripper Room, heading on over toward what we call Fast Pillars. Can't tell if he's going for the... Oh yeah, he's got Destroy Attack. He can just blast through this. And now on to what we call the worst room in the game, because in any percent it lags like a mother. Like the Elm heading up and around to check the Heart Room missile tank. Leximatico in Big King, backdooring to the Spore Spawn Supers. Elm just finds power bombs, no need for those. Leximatico finds a heart container, grabs it, because why not? It's there, it takes 2 seconds. Elm in Waste Coliseum, I think this is. So we'll see if Elm checks the Firefleet E-Tank first, or if he heads right down. Yeah, Elm's heading right down to Ridley. Oh, I hope he saves here. You can't soft lock your... Oh, no, he's not saving. Ballsy. Amphitheater, thank you. Thank you, Sandras. Alright, Elle, moving on here. About to check the power bombs. Probably going to check the power bombs of shame. So named because you have to pick these up if you run out of power bombs in this last couple rooms. Find energy. I'm going for the Kago through the platforms. And onto the metal space pirates. The super missiles, well, they're yellow, takes them out. And Elm heading on toward Ridley. Okay, now 30 super... Ridley has 18,000 health, but he also takes double damage from super missiles. So Elm has enough super missiles, combined with all his other ammo. He shouldn't be in too much danger of softlock. He's got exactly 18,000 damage in super missiles, then another 6,400 in missiles, and 4,200 in power bombs. Hang on, we found Mir? Where? I think I'm behind again. Is that construction zone? Green Brinstar where the power bombs normally are. Oh, you mean big pipe thing. Oh, you mean the transition where there's no actual door past the grapple beam blocks. Oh, Lex finds the map. Lex finds the sword upgrade and the red shield. Not bad. Oh, Green Hill Zone. Thank you. Thank you. I missed that. I was focused on Elminster fighting Ridley. My bad. But yeah, that definitely gives Leximatico it. Not sure if it gives him an advantage. Not sure if it gives him the advantage. Thank you, Synass. We have been corrected. So we'll see how long it takes Elminster to check the Green Hill Zone missiles. Now I'm checking Firefly E-Tank. It's just $20. He's not going to bother. Leximatico about to check Criteria Supers. This is tricky without Ice Beam, so we'll see how he does. He's going for a short charge. Gets it real nice. Jumps through, and he got it very handily. And it's just 10 arrows. And I would be very surprised now if Leximatico doesn't head back to Super Metroid or Link to the Past. And I'm very surprised. Yeah, as we established earlier, Ventric 1, there are 6 English language speed gaming channels. And I believe I heard one each for 3 different foreign languages. Spanish, French, and Italian, I think I heard. Hey, chat, remind me where we found Flippers. I blanked on it. Elm finding his energy tank at the vanilla wave beam. Trying to get glitch back out, gets its second shot. That's not bad at all. X-ray location, thank you. HJ57, this is a rando race. Or if you're talking about the tournament, then I wasn't aware of that. Elm finds charge beam and another sword up. So Elm could have tempered if he wants. If he checks the Billy Mays missile. Leximatico doing Fantoon. Gets a slow pattern, fast eye close. That's unfortunate. Leximatico going for the Doppler strats. Idea there is to fire missiles while moving toward Fantoon, so you shorten the time between how long it takes them to hit. You can kind of stomach him. Leximatico's almost got him down based on how red he is. Going to have another slow pattern here. And slow pattern, fast close. That's unfortunate. And Leximatico's got him. Yes, Sandros 316. We can do the microwave shred on Dragon now. Now Elm's back into Link to the Past, so we'll see where he heads. Oh, geez, it might be a while before he winds up checking Green Hill Zone. Oh, no, Elm's doing Desert. We know this isn't necessary because we know where Mir is, but we'll see what Elm finds here. It looks like Leximatico's taking care of as much of Super Metroid as he can at this point. Yeah. Elm's still got to find Gravity Suit in addition to Mirror, so we'll see how long it takes. So Elm doing the Desert. Did Leximatico no, Desert can't have been checked earlier because we didn't have book for a while. Yeah, Sheeta Harry, we knew powder was there. Elm found it a while ago. Leximatico heading across to the wreck ship E-Tank. I believe that was a vanilla E-Tank. Yep, that was vanilla. Leximatico's going to grab it for the free refill it gives you. Elminster's moving his way through Desert Palace. Leximatico got his vanilla E-Tank. I hope Elm doesn't think he needs to pull patch. That'll put him, the time that'll take will put him way behind. Leximatico going about his wrecked ship check. And it looks like Leximatico is going to check the attic and the gravity suit locations. There has not been a pet check in him, and unfortunately, custom text is not implemented in the randomizer yet. So any pet pull has to be blind. I don't think we have Cyclone. Leximatico heading off to check attic missiles. Just a heart piece, no need for that. Yeah, that 1 in 22 chance that you need boots for the Ganon's Tower Big T. I've seen people get knocked out of go mode because of that, and it's awful. Leximatico heading to check the wrecked ship reserve tank before going down to Power Bomb to check it, and I think that was an arrow upgrade. Leximatico heading up to gonna check the item in the sky here. Hey, the bloomerang. That's something. This is just a missile tank. That's vanilla. Elminster demolishes land mollusts, gets a red rupee for a shovel, and the blue pendant. Leximatico heading across to the spike room. Oh, the single arrow is already accounted for, I think, Slice. And Leximatico grabbing the bowling Chozo, gonna walk him down to where the gravity suit is. Leximatico's got a nice 30-second break. Maybe get a drink. Check his Tinder, you know. Yeah, we've seen Ice Rod on Spectacle Rock. Yeah, Leximatico found the mirror in what's called Green Hill Zone in Super Metroid. Leximatico sees just a missile tank there. Looks like he's going to grab that. Looks like he's banking on not finding Charge Beam either. We know where it is, but so it's a matter of if he checks it or not. And there's the bug catching net at the gravity suit location. That's something. Maybe we'll get some swagging and bug net strats. Elminster heading back to the business center into Super Metroid, so we'll see where he goes from here. Oh, Elm's gonna check the vanilla ice beam location. I think that's the last thing in this general area. It's a nice mid-air morph, skips across. Leximatico heading down to Red Brinstar. Just finds missiles, resets. That's a good decision. I really hope he does, Miss Metroid. I really hope he does. You reset to the ship. This might be a good time for him to do a ship save, an actual ship save to restock his ammo. Oh, look. Yeah, looks like Elm's going to be doing some item cleanup. Hopefully he checks the gauntlet again, and that's where gravity is. Gravity's at the left missile tank past the gauntlet. No, Elm, don't do it! Looks like he's... What is he doing? Okay, Elm checking Bomb Torizo. We know he's just missiles, although Elm can absolutely demolish him if he wants. He's gonna have to. Oh, right, $20, not missiles. Oh, no, Elm didn't Elm, you've got regular... Oh, I didn't realize you don't have to get him up. Elm, just 2 supers! That'll smash him! Yeah, that sounds about right, Synapse. If he doesn't have gravity, then he needs grapple or ice to do it. And it looks like we've got our first forfeit. Active Boker has forfeited the race, according to the SRL channel. Elm checking the Omega missiles. Leximatico's got his flippers. Hey, Actoboker, good to see you in chat. How you doing? Morphball was on Laser Bridge, Jack. Helmets are heading south and down through the RTA room. Please go up and check this, Elm. Yes, he's going to check this. He's going to see gravity. But it looks like he's not going to reset to save time. Yeah, Titan Smiths were at the power bombs past Crocomire. Leximatico's back into Link to the Past. He's gonna. I think Lex is in Link to the Past Go mode at this point. Can anyone think of anything he's missing? Right, boots. So actually, sparked the gap earlier to check the Chozo in Gauntlet, but he didn't have Morphball at that point, so he couldn't go any further. Looks like Leximatico is about to do Swamp Palace, which is another crystal, so... So, 1, 2, 3, 4... Leximatico's got 5 crystals and 1 Super Metroid boss beat. And Elm has 5 crystals, 1 pendant, and 3 Super Metroid bosses defeated. Elm's got the advantage in terms of bosses beaten, but Lex has the mirror, and Lex has the mirror. Lex is basically in go mode at this point. Hobo Gamer, that is not how it works. What you do is there are 4 specific transitions that take you between games. Fortune Teller's HUD in Link to the Past takes you to the Criteria map station area. First doorway past Gary the Old Man on Death Mountain takes you to the Business Center, Norfair map station. Ice Rod Cave in Dark World takes you to the Meridian Missile Recharge, and the Right Misery Mire Shed takes you to the Lower Norfair Energy Recharge. What are we talking about no mode here? I'm not familiar with that term. Povo Gamer, no. The portals are the same, are always the same. And Hammond, thank you for clearing that up. Yeah, Ice Rod is on Spectacle Rock. We saw it a while ago. We just didn't have Mirror to get there. Leximatico's got Mirror. He found it in Green Hill Zone, in Brinstar, in Super Metroid. Elminster's about to finish up Dragon, which is his last Super Metroid boss. Head over here to see $300, decides not to take it. Yeah, Elm is not going to have any trouble at all with Dragon. Let me re-explain the microwave strat real quick. Dragon, you are not supposed to be able to have the plasma beam for Dragon, so he's not flagged to stop the shot like Ridley is. So, you charge up a shot, fire it into Dragon, then activate the X-ray scope, let his invincibility change run out with the scope active, pausing the game, turn the scope off, turn it back on, and rinse and repeat until he's fried. I'm doing a little smart thing there. If you'll watch, he missed it. Just a little too little. Yeah, see how he got forced to stand up? You can also kill Dragon by grappling those broken turrets with the grappling beam while he's holding you and transmitting the electricity through him. When you kill him like that, Samus... Because you can kill him like that, Samus is forced into a standing pose when he dies. That's how Elm checked that he was done. And he just finds 5 rupees there. Leximatico makes short work of Argus and gets a red rupee for it and just gets a crystal. Not bad. So, and then Leximatico's only got Turtle Rock left. Yeah, Leximatico is definitely in no mode for Super Metroid. No mode for Link to the Past. You just have to get the Ice Rod and then finish Turtle Rock, and he can head to Ganon's Tower. Duck Dodgers! Leximatico stocking up on the blue potions, and he's out of bottles. Mister's in the Meridia Tube Room. Looks like he's going to save and then check the sand pits. Oh, Elm, you poor dear you. Elm can finish Super Metroid at this point, whereas Leximatico is about ready to finish Link to the Past. So we'll see how this shakes out. Oh no, Elm fell. Sees Red Meringue and Bissell, so he's probably going to reset. Yep. Slevin Kalevra, K-E-L-E-V-R-A. I like that movie, honestly. I'm checking the right sand pit now. Leximatico heading back to Turtle Rock. Looks like Elm didn't see anything in the right sand pit. So what's he gonna do now? Looks like Elm might be heading up to check the plasma beam room. Oh, that's unfortunate. What are you confused about, the manufactory? Oh, good. Oh, Leximatico, what is even happening to you? Hey, Elm finds the last sword upgrade. At plasma beam. So Elm's got tempered silvers for Ganon. That'll be a reasonably fast fight. Yeah, manufactory. This randomizer has only existed for a few months, and the Speed Gaming Collective just started doing these community races in the last 2 weeks. I commentated the second one as well 2 weeks ago tonight. Looks like Elminster is Is he heading? Is he backtracking the Forgotten Highway? The vanilla way to come through Iridia? I don't think he is, Vartio. He has beaten all 4 Metroid bosses. Metric 1, it does not matter which channel you're subscribed to, any of them or 250 bits worth of cheer. But I believe Miss Metroid said that game is only played officially for the randomizer tournament. I mean, I would think about doing that side dash, but that's a lot of money. Oh, follow, not subscribe. Yeah, that's different. Looks like Elminster is heading. Okay, yeah, I must have lost track here, but I think Elminster must have backdoored to Dragon because Baboon's not lit up. Or did I miss him kill Baboon? Okay, he backdoored it. Thank you. All right, Leximatico heading up to try next. That'll be his 7th crystal. Only got Master Sword though, so the heads are going to take a little bit of doing. And I think I just saw Elmpine Spring Ball. Leximatico takes out the Ice Head, dodges the Dino Head, and uses up his Blue Goo. Still not down. Is it just me, or is that head taking a lot more damage than usual? This seems weird. Well, he finally gets it down. You might go for hammer shots here, Lex. Maybe you don't need to. You seem to be doing just fine as is. And it looks like Elm is going to check what we call crab supers. And he finds $5. 20 bucks. Hopefully never Cyber Chow X. That would be ridiculous. Yeah, Larkus Cadrigal. It's been quite a while since I've seen Master Sword try next, if I ever have. I don't remember for sure. So we got Elm checking Mama Turtle. No, he's not got. The energy tank is $5, and the missile tank is super missiles. Neither of which we need. So yeah, it looks like Lex is heading to Ganon's Tower. So as we said, there are 22 spots where the big key can be. So I'm gonna go with 4 always wins. Just like my good friends at Life, the Universe, and Everything taught me. All right, so Leximatico probably doing the brief right side check before heading left. Chest number 1 is arrow upgrade. Chest number 2 is the compass. No key, so he has no choice but to go left. And on the torch, we have a heart piece. So that's 3. And so here's 4, 5, 6, 7. Small key, I lose. Small key, 5. part P6, get the full refill, and small key 7. Elminster's heading back through wrecked ship, doing those checks. We know he's not going to find anything good there, unfortunately. Come on, Elm, you've got to check Green Hill Zone. That's all you need to do. Number 8 is some more super missiles. Yeah, I believe Master Sword Ganon requires you to require spins to damage you, and a lot of them are bad. Leximatico heading down through the teleporter rooms while Elm checks the attic missiles. Nothing there, we know that. And chest number 9 is the big key, I believe. Leximatico mirrors out and is heading back up Ganon's tower. Impressive. Leximatico actually navigated the spikes instead of just taking damage to them. And he nails the mimics. Does it again and again. The mirror is in Green Hill Zone in Brinstar. And Leximatico heading up to the Gauntlet of Crap. So, first we have conveyors. Then we have lasers on conveyors. Then we have more lasers on conveyors. Now we have lasers on conveyors plus ice. And now we just have ice. That's kind of a letdown, if you ask me. Okay, Elm is in a good position to check the Green Hill Zone, so we'll hope he actually does it. Leximatico transforms a fairy to get some health back. That's a good choice on his part. Heading into Landmolus 2. Miss, miss, miss. Wah, wah, wah. And followed by hit, hit, miss. And Leximatico's got Landmolus 2 down. Elminster heading down into Red Brinstar. Leximatico just wrote a book entitled The Wizrobe Massacres. Good reading, if you ask me. Oh, he can backdoor to Green Hill Zone if he wants, but it looks like that's not what he's. Maybe that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He'll be fine. And Leximatico dodging these guys. Kind of tricky without the boots. Yeah, he's definitely gonna gate glitch. 3 tries on that one. That's not bad at all. Yeah, this is what we call Green Hill Zone. Alright, I believe that is full go mode for Elm. He just, at least, no, that's full no mode. He just had to pick up the ice rod and he should be good. Leximatico dealing with the 2 torch rooms very handily. Elm's got plenty of keys, not sure why he's... No, Leximatico's got plenty of keys, not sure why he's not checking the chests, but we'll see. So Elminster deciding to backtrack to Backtrack through Green Hill Zone after going back the other way. Not sure why. Takes a good couple of tries to get the gate glitch that time. Leximatico catching a ferry, that's not a bad plan. Finds the map. Elminster back into Big Pink. Leximatico at Troll Dorm 2. Leximatico using spin strats on... Whoa, that was close. He almost got knocked down. Yeah, Leximatico using spin strats. So, whoa! Berserk! Leximatico gets him. Will he check the validation chest? And he finds some missiles. Does the block standard instead of hookshotting through them? Not sure why. Agreed, Synapse. Master Sword Ganon, definitely not a bad plan to have a ferry. And Leximatico is up into Aga 2. We'll see how he does here. Elminster is heading for Torian to finish Mother Brain. Leximatico starts to fight off with a double. A single. A single plus a blue ball. And another single, so he's got one hit left. Elm's into Torian, but this is going to take a while because he's got to powerbomb the Metroids since he never found the ice. Metroids have 1,000 HP, I believe. They take double damage from missiles and super missiles, and 5 hits from power bombs. 5 missiles or one super missile will kill a Metroid if you can freeze them. Obviously, Elm can't, so like I said, power bombs. Leximatico up into Ganon. It looks like Leximatico's up into phase 2. I think I miscounted how many spins he had. Yeah, that's a good point, Cyrus. They're both in the final area of their respective games. Leximatico using hookshot strats to kind of deal with the Firebirds, uses his other potion. Well, he's still got the fairy too in case. And we're into phase 3. Top of the floor. 2 hits. Elminster passed the Baby Metroid. Did not get the Baby Metroid skip. That's incredibly hard if you don't have high jump. Which I do believe never showed up. Elminster refilling. Leximatico possibly looks like he's not going for the torch glitch. Actually, looks like he might have wanted to, but didn't get it. Elminster with a nice feeding of an super missile for the Idol. Okay, so let's see. Alright, looks like Elm is... What's he doing? Oh yeah, he's going for the speed booster Zebedee. Those red barriers called Zebetites. The second one doesn't spawn until the first one is destroyed, and so on and so on and so on. So there's a... If you shine spark up into the barricade there, you can Just like that, you can kind of glitch your way through it. Leximatical finishes off Ganon, and since he had to beat Super Metroid, yeah, that'll put him back. That'll put him back on top of Ganon's tower. No, the pyramid. Okay, looks like Leximatical gonna mirror out. Mincer done with Mother Brain 1. Leximatico heading for Dark Death Mountain. Probably going to head to the Norfair Business Center. Elm has not beat Ganon Cyclone, but Leximatico has. Elm is at Mother Brain. Now, I believe Charge Plasma is 300 damage, so that's 60 shots to move on to Mother Brain 3. Elm's using up all his missiles, which is not a bad idea. Yeah, so Mother Brain's got food-based attacks. You saw see the chicken nugget right there, the French fry beam, and there's the ketchup beam, and you also saw the onion rings. So Elm's continuing to just light her up, and we are done with Mother Brain 2. Now comes the scripted part. Although, based on what Elm has equipped, he's going to try to break the script. So we'll see if he gets it. Now, at this point, you're not supposed to be able to stand back up, but for some reason, not having Varia equipped breaks the script that keeps you down. So now Elm just has to not land until after Mother Brain is forced down and turns gray. It's just saying that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to. So when you unequip, when Mother Brain uses her rainbow beam, when Mother Brain uses her rainbow beam while you don't have Varia equipped, it does 600 damage instead of 300. Gravity Suit doesn't reduce it. For whatever reason, it then okay, there we go. Now Elm can start doing damage to Mother Brain for Phase 3, which has 36,000 HP. So that would be 120 shots with regular plasma beam. He'll probably get about 30, and then he'll stop firing long enough to transition to the Hyper Beam, which will do 1,000 damage a shot and is rapid fire. Yeah, sort of, Brodine. Since Elm is beating Super Metroid first, the escape scripts will stop when he gets back to the park. The timer also will not start at all. Oh ho ho! Elm brought it right to the edge. If you have a regular beam shot on screen when you transition to the Hyper Beam, you can easily crash the game. And Mother Brain is down. Leximatico looks like he's gonna do the power bombs of shame. Doesn't grab the energy tank, decides against it. Yeah, Leximatico's got a lot of Super Metroid left. Leximatico doing the speed booster kill on the elite space pirates. Doing it very nicely. I'm impressed. So it looks like he's got 95 missiles, 50 supers. Yeah, he's got plenty of ammo to take on Ridley. But he's a lot closer on doing Mother. Charge Beam, I believe, was at the Norfair Reserve tank. Up to the left past Bubble Mountain. So Ridley's being a troll. Elminster gets the spark up the old Torian escape shaft, and he's done with the escape. And he's gonna head right back into Link to the Past. He's got Swamp Palace and Turtle Rock finish. And then he just has to do Ganon. Well, yeah, he has to get the Ice Rod too, but we know exactly where that ends. So, Elm's heading right for a portal. Yeah, Brodine, Lex is done with Link to the Past. He has beaten Ganon. Yeah, Elm heading over to Swamp Palace to get that done. Erases the block with the mirror because he's swaggy like that. Lexomatico heading back up out of Ridley. This room is the Wasteland, I believe. And Elm heading on into Swamp. Yeah. Elm was doing something interesting at this point, so I basically missed when Lexomatico did it, so let's pay attention. Lexomatico is just heading on up out of Lower North. Speedball! Yeah, Cyberchow X, I'm not sure who has I'm not sure who's done the tracker, but that's definitely that's a good idea. The tournament is 2v2, Miss Metroid? I wasn't aware of that. I knew it had been opened up, but I thought it was still just one-on-one. Oh, there's 2 tournaments. Just what I know, duh. Elm is just heading on through Swamp Palace. He's probably gonna go mode this. Yeah, Mega Man X312, the idea behind 2v2 is you just share information with another player. That would make sense for 09, but I don't know if that's how it'll actually shake out. Got Lexomatico at the Norfair Blue Gate, farming up. We're probably going to head to Dragon next. Actually, no, he's closer to Kraid. He'll head to... If he knows what he's doing, he'll head to Kraid, then Dragon. Best average time, huh? That's interesting. Elm heading on through Swamp Palace, grabbing a small key here, I believe. Yeah. Oh, last week's showcase, it was Andy and Ivan, I believe. Yeah, the randomizer between both games also works conceptually because the large focus on both games is the item acquisition. That's a really good question, Malikoth. It's really close. Oh no, Lexomatical buying the Big Kraid DLC. Yeah, there you see the plasma beam just going straight through Kraid's forehead, because you're not supposed to be able to have plasma beam for Kraid. Lexomatical does eventually take him down, so we'll see if he checks the item. Grabs all the drops. He just sees his heart piece. Yeah. Okay, Elm just walked by a fire rod, so if he doesn't know it's there now, then ice rod. So yeah, Elm's grabbing his ice rod, and at 2 hours, 40 minutes, 53 seconds, he's in go mode. And Leximatico has been in Super Metroid Go mode for a while. I didn't think to kind of time that. That's my bad. And it sounds like our audio has switched back to Elm. Elm skillfully avoids getting dead rock there. We'll see. Okay, I'm not sure what Leximatico's doing now. Why is he going back to Link to the Past? Does he think he's missing something? He must think, but I couldn't. Oh, right, back to Rumor Radio. Good point. I always forget about that. Charge being non-likely, Vartlio. He's got plenty of ammo to take on Mother Brain and Dragon. Not to mention, Dragon has the goop he spits out. You can farm ammo. Well, at least he's not checking ice palace for whatever reason. Okay, yeah, we're right over by the ice rod cave, aren't we? Like I said, the layout of Link to the Past is still a little boring. Yeah, he's backdooring to Dragon. That makes a lot of sense, because that also precludes him having to beat Butlu. Looks like we got Elm doing some rage slashes here. Yeah, it'll take him a lot longer for Dragon. He doesn't have charge, and he never found X-ray either. So that's two components he doesn't have for the micro. Yeah, so Elm just about to try next. I think if I had to put money on it right at this second, I think Elm's gonna get this, unless we have somebody who's not being restreamed further ahead. But we'll also see if Leximatico knows you can damage Trinex, damage Dragon with Shine Sparks. Well, he's charging him, so he knows. The Shine Sparks do a lot of damage to Dragon. But we'll also see if Leximatico gets the blue suit. Look at what I mentioned earlier. So Leximatico looks like he was going for the blue suit glitch, which happens when you kill Dragon with a Shine Spark. Would have given him blue suit echoes from just walking. He could have charged the Shine Spark to go back out through the Coliseum. Call that trick the reverse full halfy. Yeah, so Elm's heading on over to Ganon's Tower. Leximatico just has. I hope Leximatico thinks to farm for some ammo or save at the ship, because he doesn't. Right now, he doesn't have enough to take out Mother. Yeah, Elm has finished Super Metroid, and Lex has finished Link to the Past. Elm doing the standard first quick double check right side. Makes sense. Yeah, sub 3 is a definite possibility here, Jace Bro. Like the Matico is... Oh, he's straight up reset to the ship. Good thought. And yep, he's ship refilling, so he will be absolutely good for Torian. It's going to take him a while to do the Metroids as well because as with Elm, he never found charting. Oh, yeah, he refilled, bro. I mean, it's certainly possible, Cyber Chow X. Yeah, Wild Anaconda 69 got world record of 2 hours 21, I think last week. Okay. So we'll see if Leximatico knows about the stand-up fix. That'll save some time, too. And I don't think it was a co-op back in the Boker. Copy that, Cyclone GU, no problem. I've got Discord on my streaming machine, but not on my chat machine. Elminster's heading on up through... Heading on up through Ganon's Tower. Leximatico finishing up the last Metroid room. Yeah, Leximatico is very likely Leximatico is going to not go for the baby Metroid again. Yeah, the Speed Booster Zematite skip though is tricky. Yeah, it's very close masturbation. I know, Mr. Through the gauntlet of crap that I mentioned Leximatico going through earlier. Leximatico gets through the gunk, heads over to recharge his energy. Mr. heading into Land Molus 2. Oh. Gets one of them, gets two of them, and gets three of them. Yeah, Sinus, this is really close. This is great. I love it. Leximatico taking the eye door slowly, saving his missiles for Smother Brain. Mr. writes his own copy of the Wizrobe Massacres. Leximatico is not going to go for the Zematite skip. He must not know the speed booster strat for it. Yeah. Slower, but much safer. Elmeister writes the second volume of the Wizrobe Massacres. Lexmatico is through Zebetite number 3 and Zebetite number 4. Yeah, he's got enough. Oh no! Oh no! He might. Oh no! 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 Lexmatico does not have enough ammo to finish Mother Brain. Okay, he realized that. He's backtracking to refill his missiles. He'll be okay. Oh, he's saving just in case. Oh, no, he's not saving. He's... Okay, the fact that Lexmatico has to go back to reload his missiles, that's... I don't know. This is gonna really come down to the wire. Yeah, that was good presence of mind on Lexmatico's part. Because if you... Once you hit the glass 18 times and finish breaking it, it stays broken, even if you leave the room. So that's less he has to worry about going back in. Elmeister finishes off Troll Dorm 2. Will he validate his run? Nope. Gets the hook shot skip. This is still going to be really, really close. And it's awesome. Okay, Lexmatico needs to hit all 50 supers and 30 of the misses. Every super he misses, add another 3 missiles. Yeah, this is very close, but Elm definitely has the advantage. Elm's got to have a reasonably fast cannon fight though, because he's got Tempered. Lexmatico only had Master. And it looks like Lexmatico does not know the stand-up glitch, or is choosing not to do it. So Elm's going to have to choke hard in order for Lexmatico to pull this off. Oh, thank you, Miss Metroid. Right, he doesn't have charge move. I didn't think about that. Oh, man. Come on, Elm's Internet. Don't do this to us. Don't leave us in suspense. Ripping pasta. And it looks like Elm's got it. No! That's all. We missed his whole Ganon fight. That is so unfortunate. And 254.30 for Elminster. Good game, man. All right, now let's see if we can't get Elm in here. See if we can't get Elm in here for an interview. So, Lexmatico's taken out Mother Brain and now begins the escape. Lexmatico will have to do the entire escape since he's finishing Super Metroid 2nd, so we'll see if maybe he decides to save the animals. Lexomatico escapes Mother Brain's chamber with exactly 3 minutes left on the timer. That's just a little thing that amuses me that you can do. I see we've got Maniacal finishing in second place with a time of 2:55.17. And that was something like 45, 50 seconds apart. Finger reps for sale? You liar. He had a life lesson for sale. And it looks like Lexomatico has finished at 2:56.48. And it looks like we've got Mr. RTA in the chat. Elm, congratulations on first place. You have fun tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's reasonable.
I felt pretty bad for most of that.
Yeah, when I realized Lexomatico found the mirroring Green Hill Zone and you had skipped it, oh, I was cringing.
Yeah, I was like partially convinced that it was behind gravity. Another thing that got me was, or not got me, but made me feel behind was, for whatever reason, I decided it was a good idea to, find a Turtle Rock and then decide, okay, I'm gonna just hope there so I can get the ice rod before I go in. You know, despite having checked none of Super Metroid.
Right. And yeah, we knew Ice Rod was there, locked behind Mir on Spectacle Rock. We saw that fairly early, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know, that was just a bad decision on my part, and I was carrying it for a lot of that race. Also, my execution wasn't great.
All right, we've got Solsky finishing in 5th place at 2:58.05. Cyclone GU says we had less than 3 minutes between 1st and 4th, which is amazing.
Hey, this is crazy close. I think we all must have made like our share of mistakes. So
Lexomatico never found Charge Beam, so he had to break Mother Brain's glass, kill the Zevatites normally, and then backtrack to reload his missiles so he had enough ammo. I think that was the decision maker.
Okay.
We should see. Can we get Lexomatico in here too for an interview? So tell me, what did you feel best about in your routing choices? What really made you think you were doing good?
Nothing. Let's see, seriously, I don't know. I guess going to Croc, getting Titans.
Yeah, the Croc check definitely paid off, at least for that much. And that required double dip Turtle Rock because Morphle was on Laser Bridge. That was kind of cringy.
Yeah, but like we were missing so much stuff. We were missing so much stuff for SM that like I really should have just known the logic was screaming go to Turtle Rock, and I was just like, no, I want the mirror. And I don't know, I was being really stubborn. It was dumb. It was pretty obvious that you I had to go to Turtle Rock without the ice rod. I don't know why I didn't just do it. Oh well.
How about your Super Metroid rally? Was there anything there you felt particularly good about?
Let's see. Uh, my routing, I don't know. My routing for Super Metroid was fairly standard for me. I checked Gauntlet pretty late, like, because kind of what I did was I rushed the bosses. As soon as I got Morph Ball, I rushed the bosses, checked some stuff in between. But this path didn't take me to where gravity was at Gauntlet until fairly late. So then I got that and I was just like, oh, I need to follow this. And then that turned up nothing. I wasted a lot of time there. And then I was like, oh, maybe I left direct ship too early and there was something, the mirror was there. Like, the entire time I was in SM, I was pretty much just looking for the mirror. So I didn't find it there, even though I'd skipped it earlier. So that was like that advantage gone. And then I was like, okay, let's go backwards through Brinstar, which is something I should have done way earlier. And oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. And it was good that I chose to go backwards through Brinstar and not forwards because of how close this ended up being.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the portals between Super Metroid and Link to the Past, doing things like backdooring Dragon from the missile room. Yeah, you and Leximatico both did that.
Yeah, like the back doors, it's a good strategy to go like straight to where you want to be in SM, because if the last few items you need just happen to be there, you can skip a lot.
Right. And yeah, backdooring to Meridia, you can make. I don't think you can get to Dragon with just the grapple beam. I think you don't technically need gravity suit.
Yeah, I didn't have grapple beam at least. I also didn't have high jump. I didn't have ice.
Yeah, none of those three turned up at all.
I didn't have spring ball until I searched Meridia with gravity, so I was like, it just wasn't looking good for suitless. So I also figured gravity, because none of the other suitless items were available, I figured gravity was the key to all of Meridia. So logically, if another progression item was in Meridia, then it would be behind gravity. So I thought it was a strong lead, and it just didn't turn up anything.
Right. A charge beam and a sword upgrade at the Norfair Reserve. That was pretty boss.
Yeah, I mean, I checked that area. I chose to skip Speed Booster, but I checked Norfair Reserve because it was a location that Morph Ball unlocks, and I figured it was more likely to be progression there.
Yeah, Speed Booster was nothing, I don't think. Let's see. What else? What were you hoping to find when you went into desert and full cleared?
I was looking for the mirror. That's really all I was looking for.
Gotcha.
Like I went there because I found the book on Laser Bridge, and I was hoping that was a lead.
Right. I can see why you think along those lines.
Yeah, I was thinking of diving ice, but actually what I was thinking of doing was I was thinking of fake flippering into ice to try and find the mirror before going to T-Rock, because like I was thinking, okay, maybe flippers are in Turtle Rock somewhere, and maybe the game wants me to get those and then go get the mirror from ice or something like that. Maybe I can skip sequence. But then I was looking at it and I was just like, oh, well, ice is a pendant. I probably don't want to go in there, so I didn't end up doing that. But
yeah, then we found flippers at, I believe, X-Ray Scope.
Yeah, that was a weird location for them to be. I'm glad I checked that because it's one of those longer locations to check. It's like sort of on the way, but not really.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to check. Yeah, it's on the way, but it's what 5 or 6 screens long. Then the 2 in the X-ray room itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of traversal.
Yeah, I mostly checked it because we got Space Jump from Vitrios, and it didn't really. Space Jump hadn't really come into play for any progression yet. So, and it's one of the things that would unlock X-ray. Although Varia and a certain number of V-Tanks and bombs will also do that in the logic. So, wasn't really
Right.
sure, but it turned out to have something.
So on the whole, how did you feel about that kind of stuff? You're reading the logic.
It's kind of hit or miss. Like sometimes it works out really well, and sometimes it's most uncertain when you got one item missing, of course, for Go mode. So it's those times when you're like, I'm always questioning myself and if I'm following the right leads, or if I missed something, or if I'm just like getting unlucky. Because like you can follow the logic. You can follow like everything that the logic is pointing to and still be wrong, because Randomizer can just put stuff in a random location. Like I have an idea of where stuff's likely to show up based on when I found items, but it's not a guarantee. So
Right. It's, as the
always that
saying
concern.
goes, it's basically just a crapshoot.
It's somewhat. It can feel like that at times. I don't think it's entirely a crapshoot, but I was making plays like I was skipping Attic of Wrecked Ship to try and make up time that I felt I lost when I was too scared to go to T-Rock. I fell a whole bunch in Hera. That was really bad. So I was just like, I gotta make up time somewhere.
Yeah,
And
Hera had like 2 double faults, I think. That was awful.
yeah, that was not fun. It was because I didn't take enough care to line myself up properly for the bomb jump, and then I just got really unlucky on Moldorm.
Yeah, there's a reason we nicknamed Trolldorm. Let's see. I think I've about run out of things to ask. You have any final comments on the Sea Elm?
Um, uh, it was a really late morph ball, so it was not that I haven't had that before, but it was just it's a distinct flavor of seed. So like the more that I play these, the more I'm exposed to like different types of seeds. And there's way more different possibilities than there are in either the two randomizers by themselves. So it's still kind of a struggle to learn what the best approach is for playing a certain style of seed. Like before this, the last few seeds I got had early gravity, and I wasn't really sure what to do with those. And now it was back to a late gravity seed again, but I couldn't really sequence break anything with that. Late morph ball stuck in Link to the Past for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like every seed's a learning experience so far. I'm sure it'll even out eventually.
Well, everybody, that's been Mr. RTA. I have been Big Bucked, and I'm gonna head on out of here. It's been a pleasure chatting with you all. Have a great night.